Yes, people, what's up? This is Really Samuel, and welcome back to another episode of In Conversation. Today, I'm in Johannesburg, in Maboneng, at the Skatey Scan skate park with future Olympic skateboarder Ashwyn Dames. I hope you enjoy this episode. Yes, people, what's up? I am here with Ashwyn Dames, future Olympic skateboarder and all-around nice guy. Ashwyn, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, how has this time, this coronavirus time been for you?
It's been a little challenging actually, trying to personally stay on my game also because, there's not a lot of checking in and it's all you trying to stay fit on your own, and it's also hard because you're not going out a lot. So it's just a lot of self-discipline.
So as a skateboarder, then what sort of things do you do to keep fit? Do you go for jogs? Do you lift? How do you keep fit?
I actually do go for jogs. I found it really helps with stamina. So for long runs, when trick after trick after trick after trick, you get quite fatigued. So the jogs help with that.
I see. And also, with regards to skateboarding, how do you wake up one morning and say, I want to be a professional skateboarder? What takes you to that sort of decision?
I don't know, I guess I never really thought of it. Initially when I started, it was just I started doing it for fun, and then the more I did it, the better I got. The more people were like, oh, dude, you're really good at this, you should do this as a living. And then I really like that I meet new people through it. So I think because of that, I decided, I actually want to do this for a living and meet as many people as I can, change as many lives, I guess.
Interesting. And then how do you then convince your parents that, this is the route I want to take? And how's the support been?
The support has been great. In the beginning, they were always like, no, you're going to get hurt, don't do this, how parents can be. So, but then I think they also noticed that a lot of people also saw talent in me, and they were also like, okay, it seems like this is something you really want to do. So they started supporting more, and it's been great.
And with regards to getting hurt and stuff, what's been your worst injury, and how long did it take for you to heal, and how tough is the mental sort of toughness that you have to deal with in order to recover?
I've been blessed. I haven't really gotten injured that much. The worst injury I got was I dislocated my left wrist. So at least it wasn't my feet, so I could at least skate here and there. It took me about 2 months to recover fully. But in terms of recovering from actual injuries that prevent me from skating, it's just a mental thing. It's just a mental battle.
Do you have a trainer, someone that helps you? Because with sports, in order to get to number one, you need someone to kind of coach you and guide you. What's your team like? Who do you work with?
My team, okay, so I have a small team. I don't have a trainer. I prefer training. I like having fun, so I feel like a trainer takes the fun out of that. I have a nutritionist. I do exercise with friends, family, and
Okay, cool. And now, who do you look up to? I know we all know Tony Hawk and Rob, I think his name is Diedrich or something like that. Who do you look up to? Who was your biggest influence with regards to skateboarding?
Okay, I'm gonna name drop here. Glamini, shout out to you, man. He's a South African skater. I just really like that he was South African. I think because it was so close to home, it made me feel like, okay, so this can actually be a thing. A kid from Africa can actually do something big.
So then, what is the main goal with your skateboarding? Because now you mentioned a kid from Africa can be big, and South Africa showed you that it's possible for it to happen. So, what is your goal with skateboarding?
I would really like to I said change as many lives as possible. I know it seems a little optimistic, but I feel like, if you can change one person's life, then it's all worth it.
And now, obviously this year we were supposed to have the Olympic Games, and I did introduce you as a future Olympic skateboarder. I know that skateboarding has just been introduced into the Olympics. So what does that mean for the skateboarding community?
I think it means a lot more. Okay, let me say it means it won't be seen as a hooligan sport, because everyone, the perception of skateboarders is we're just in the streets all day, we out here at parties, like it takes a lot of work to be a skateboarder.
Yeah.
So I think people are gonna see it's actually a sport. It takes dedication, time. It's a real passion. You really have to love it to do it.
And what would it mean for you to go to Tokyo next year, since the Olympics has been postponed to next year? What does it mean for you as an individual that you can go to the Olympics? That's huge, man.
It is, and I'm very grateful. I've had like some time to come to terms with the position I'm in, and I just think I want to use it as best to my ability to try put South Africa on the map, put brown kids on the map.
I like that.
Yeah.
And going back to the skateboarding community here in South Africa, how do you guys stick together? Like you said, there's this perception and stuff. How do you guys ensure that you guys come over these sort of obstacles?
I think a lot of people are just kind of content with that being the perception, and even if they know within themselves they're not necessarily a hooligan or like a street rat or whatever you want to call it, but they just leave that as the perception. So, but I think sticking together, I think skateboarders try and like educate the people around us, closest to us, and those people kind of see and they're like, okay, it's not necessarily the case. Yeah.
And you just mentioned now brown people. I know that skateboarding is predominantly white in South Africa. How do you fight that reputation as a brown person?
I just show up, I guess. Yeah, because I don't know. I think just showing up kind of does a lot, because then they see you there and they recognize, okay, this person is on the same skill level, or this person puts in just as much work as I do, and this person made their way here, so we're the same.
And what is your favorite memory so far about skateboarding? And your best moments?
That's a really hard one. I don't know. There's so many.
Maybe you landed a trick one day that you've been training for like 7 months,
Yeah, that happens, but it's happened more than once though. That's how.
Ooh, okay. It must be nice to be highly talented.
No, it's not like that.
All right. So then, out of 10, how much would you rate yourself as a skateboarder? You have every right to be as open as you want to be.
Okay, no, I'm not a very boastful person.
That's nice. Shout out.
I guess I'd say a 6.
Okay, what would the streets say about you?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the streets. I can't. I don't want to put words in their mouth. I don't know.
Okay, cool. And now, what is next for Ashwyn? Tokyo 2021. What else? Like, do you have any personal goals? School, work, relationship?
So I'm really trying hard to focus on Tokyo right now, but after Tokyo, I'm thinking I want to study. So I want to do psychology after this, and yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this nice, different episode of Ashwyn Dames. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Shout out to Leonie at the back of the camera. Thanks to Jody for organizing this interview. Thanks to Ronald for helping. And stay tuned. I am Rudy Samuel, and I'm signing out.